What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. Today, I have a Thai fries video that I wanted to react to because I came up with this idea, just in my head a long time ago, but I never made the video. Like these type of voiceover the videos, like his videos, the type of videos I want to make. Like I come up with the ideas, but every can't reload weapon, he got it. Major respect to Top Fries. I love what he does. But I saw this when I was like, I've had this idea for a long ass time, but never made a video about it. And he did, and I really want to give my opinion. So, without further ado, let's hop into it.
In this video, I'm going to rank every single weapon category in Fortnite history from worst to
But my idea was I'm going to do I was going to see which one's better, but also do the loadouts in game. I had combat, tac, heavy. My personal favorite is combat. Combat does everything. But we'll see. We'll see.
These categories by the weapons
We'll go through.
that are a part of it. So, for example, the Ranger weapon category will be ranked based on the Ranger pistol, Ranger shotgun, and Ranger AR. That's just a quick example. But to narrow down the list, I'm only ranking weapon categories that have 3 or more weapons as a part of them because, 2 weapons just felt like a pairing and not a whole group or category of weapons. So with that being said, some honorable mentions that won't be on this list are like the Evo Chrome category. The weapons, the
damn.
kinetic
Wait.
the charge items, right? You only have the charge shotgun and the charge SMG.
Oh, damn. Okay, wait. You took out... Havoc. Havoc suppressed. Havoc pump. Evo Chrome shotgun. Evo Chrome AR. Twin mag SMG. Twin mag AR. Kinetic. Ain't that just the blade? Am I dumb? Ain't kinetic just the blade? And then, damn, striker, enhanced is just mythics, though. And then the shockwave, yeah, I guess. So, sure the hammer and the bow. Damn. Oh, tactical probably gonna win. I do use his code, by the way. Use his code, chat. I don't have one yet, so use his code.
Let's get into the ranking. So at number 10, very clearly in last place, the
makeshift. Oh, yeah, that shit was ass.
The makeshift weapons. This category
they weren't built to be. They weren't built to be independent weapons though, but yeah, they ass.
Shotgun, the makeshift SMG, the makeshift revolver,
shotgun wasn't as bad as y'all thought it was.
To anybody who's watched my channel for an extended period of time, you'll know Chapter 2, Season 6 is my least favorite, and weapons like the makeshift weapons are the exact reason why. They're just incredibly weak and underpowered, and look, I know they were designed to be that way. They're designed to be your bottom-of-the-barrel weapons, but unfortunately that doesn't help their case on a list like this.
That you craft into be better weapons.
To make, but this last place spot was really easy for me to pick. Number 9 are the sideways weapons. This is going to
I forgot about these.
Rifle, the sideways minigun, and the sideways
because he's counting the scythe. Okay, makes sense.
And so by only having 3 weapons, that really means that, you really got to have 3 solid weapons, or at least decent, and that's not really what you get here. The sideways rifle is pretty mid, I would argue. Definitely not a top tier or even mid-tier assault rifle at all. Same thing for the sideways minigun. Like,
I think the minigun's cool.
Pick it up, yeah, I think I could do some damage with it, but I was not willingly taking this weapon into battle.
I was sometimes.
Scythe is the same thing, right? Like, it is not my go-to melee weapon. I don't even think it's in like the top 5 or maybe even top 10 melee weapons of all time. Decent mobility, I guess, but all of these weapons are just pretty lackluster.
I don't think about it.
That's why the sideways category is all the way down here at the bottom. Moving on to number 8, that's going to be the mechanical weapons. This only consists
he's doing it like this.
Mechanical
bow,
mechanical explosive
bow, and then mechanical shockwave.
The regular mechanical
I didn't know I didn't know we were counting that. I mean, yeah, they are all technically different. Because then you have to do, when you do these rankings, right? My question is, do you take the best version of everything or the most recent version of everything? Because peak combat shotgun versus combat shotgun now, 2 different things. Peak tac shotgun, peak tac AR compared to what a tac shotgun and a tac AR are now, including all the different variations. Like tac AR had a red dot at one point. So it depends. Are we taking most recent version, like version now, or are we taking prime version? That's the question.
I guess you're really looking at the explosive bow and the shockwave bow here to make a difference. The explosive bow is not one of the best bows we've ever seen.
It's kind of ass.
Certainly not one of the worst bows we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Actually do some decent damage.
I think it. I would say the explosive bow isn't the part of this bow that makes it good isn't the explosive, it's the mechanical. Because the mechanical ones are the only ones that can one tap to the head. Primal bows can't do that. So while the stink and flame are better than explosive, because they're primal, they can't one tap headshot like mechanical can.
Here, the real standout is the shockwave bow. If
Yeah.
the mechanical shockwave bow didn't exist, this weapon class would be hard.
Ass.
But the shockwave bow really genuinely saves
It also wouldn't be on the list.
Mobility items of all time. It's one of the best bows of all time. And to be quite frank with you, it's one of the best items in Chapter 2, Season 6. Maybe even the best. Also, I really should note here that this list is only weapon classes. I'm not doing any like non-weapon classes like, grappler or shockwave. Although I guess there are some
makes sense.
You guys get the point. I just want to make sure I mention that somewhere in this video before I forget. At number 7 is going to
makes
be
sense. Primal. Yeah.
This is a ton of weapons, so kind of gear up here.
I like the primal rifle.
Shotgun.
It just the crosshair be throwing me off a little bit sometimes.
The pistol, bow, and the primal flame bow, as well as the stink
bow.
So
yeah.
you've got a ton of.
Oh, I forgot you're including all of these. Damn.
They're all just kind of middle of the road. I mean, what I will say is the primal weapon category.
The primal shotgun on release. Holy shit.
Chapter 2, Season 6, at least in terms of the new ones. Primal AR is decent.
Yeah.
Primal shotgun is pretty bad. Primal SMG though is very.
Primal shotgun day 1 was fucking busted. I don't care what anybody says. Primal shotgun day 1 was busted. They nerfed it so bad. The mythic post nerf was doing green primal pre-nerf damage. No, that shit was stupid on release. Oh my god.
I've said this multiple times, but it's one of the few
Worse
weapons
than
that
my nigga.
take out of the bubble that is Chapter
Might be
2,
low-key.
Season 6, throw it into regular battle royale,
Maybe.
and actually get some uses. But the rest, primal pistol, absolutely horrible.
What is
Regular
it?
battle royale. I feel like primal SMG though is very, very good. I've said this multiple times, but
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as people think it is.
Take out of the bubble that is Chapter 2,
I think it's decent.
Throw it into regular battle royale and actually get some uses. But the rest, primal pistol, absolutely horrible. Regular primal
ass.
bow, I'm not crazy about.
Ass.
Flame bow and stink bow, while they do have their use cases, are not anywhere near something like the shockwave bow. You're really looking at the primal AR here and the primal SMG that really saved this weapon category.
Primal shotgun day 1
I've
also.
got what I consider to be an underrated category.
Yes.
The ranger weapon category.
Y'all remember when sliding used to increase your FOV? Why are you not focusing? Hey, focus. Hey, focus. Hold on. This motherfucker want to focus, but we don't want to focus. But we on a budget, so y'all can still see me. Continue.
Ranger pistol, ranger shotgun, and ranger assault rifle.
This is the only one that's not hit scan.
Pretty decent weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna say these are all decent.
Pistol disrespect
The ranger AR be pissing me off sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
needs to be stopped.
Why is it so inconsistent, bro? I swear to you, in reload when a nigga just landed, his gray ranger ain't missing.
Cypher PK
Where to?
made a ranking every ranger pistol disrespect needs to be stopped. Right, I just saw
Okay,
Cypher
yeah.
PK made a ranking every pistol video, and he put the ranger pistol way too far down on that list. It is a really, really good pistol.
Oh, no, it definitely is.
No, this is actually the pistol that you use with the ballistic shield, and if you've ever used that thing, it's really strong. It's a pistol though, right at the end of the day. So how much weight can I give it? The ranger shotgun.
You can give it a lot because the tac pistol hold a lot of weight, especially the mythic one.
Be very good as well. I really love the ranger shotgun. I think it's an underrated shotgun. That's
nice.
a
Yes.
high skill, high risk, high reward type weapon. You get
Yes.
such a small pellet spread that if you are able to land a shot with the ranger, you are going to be doing almost 100 damage plus every single time, and that means you have great range. The problem is if you miss that first shot and you're in a box with somebody, you can almost, just go right back to the lobby because you have to reload the whole shotgun, and it just doesn't work. So if this shotgun is used the right way, it is actually really, really good. I've seen some of the best players in the world be
Hot take. I love Chrome Season. Chrome Season is amazing to me.
absolutely insane with the ranger shotgun. And the ranger AR,
One of my favorite metas of all time too.
serviceable actually. I was a
Hot take. Think about it. Chapter 3 had some of the best metas of all time, and so did Chapter 4.
ranger assault rifle hater for the longest time. Very similar to how I am now with the Nemesis AR. Those two weapons to me are almost identical. But after watching more gameplay of the ranger, I'm like, perhaps I treated you too harshly because it's actually kind of decent. In my book, it's basically just a better version of the AK, which is of course another weapon we will see up on.
Is it better than the AK?
Weapon class though, I'm actually a fan. Moving on to number 5, I've got these.
Oh, suppressed. I forgot about suppressed. They don't have a shotgun though, but they have AR, SMG, sniper, and pistol.
Decent. In my book, it's basically just a better version.
Is it better than the AK? Oh yeah. Peak AK when the AK dropped in season 6. Hell no, fuck no, absolutely not. That shit was doing 96 headshots. But now, yeah, probably because the bloom on the AK is ass now, especially the gray, green, and blue ones. I don't think the bloom because with the Ranger gray through gold, the weapon model doesn't change, and the bloom also doesn't change. Because purple and gold AK, when the weapon model changes, the bloom gets significantly better. With the AK, it doesn't. But gray, green, and blue AK bloom is some ass. I'm not gonna lie to you.
On this list. The Ranger weapon class, though, I'm actually a fan. Moving on to number 5, I've got the suppressed weapon class. This is going to consist of the Havoc suppressed assault rifle. That's all versions of it, including the Mythic.
Oh wait, we're putting that in here. We're not putting that in Havoc. Oh. Oh wow. I mean, yeah, I guess because if you put it in Havoc, it's still only gonna be 2, so it wouldn't make the list anyway. But if you put it with suppressed, it can still be on here.
Assault rifle, SMG, pistol, and
sniper.
Full action sniper. Now, you should note that there are other suppressed weapons on this list that are not here as part of the suppressed weapon category. That's because they don't have suppressed in the name, and that's how I'm categorizing these weapons, especially on the Wiki, by what is in their name. So something like the Veiled Precision SMG or the Shadow Tracker, those are suppressed weapons, but since they don't have suppressed in the name,
okay, makes sense, makes sense. I'm about to say, would you put the Shadow Tracker? I mean, he said he's including Mythic, so I was about to say, are you going to include it because it's exotic, but he probably would.
Something else I wanted to make note of in this video. There's a reason why I have this weapon category at the literal 50% halfway mark on this list, because I feel like every single weapon on this list is the definition of mid. I mean, the heavy suppressed assault rifle is
ass.
Less than that. I think that thing
sucks,
but
that shit is ass.
SCAR, SMG, and pistol to an extent are all just very mid weapons.
The suppressed SCAR, the whole thing was the bloom was better, but the damage is worse. Gold version of this hits for 33, and the blue AR hits for 33. But the bloom was supposed to be so much better, and it wasn't. And then when they nerfed AR bloom, they both ass now. So the shit don't fucking matter. But suppressed pistol being automatic now in the bloom kind of make the suppressed pistol is good now.
They're not the top of their class, but definitely not the worst of their class either. And it's literally the same thing with the suppressed bolt. Like, I think a lot of you guys are going to agree in the comment section. These weapons are all very...
The suppressed sniper is better because the damage is normal, but the reload now is fast as shit. Because at one point you had when it first dropped, it was this reload was normal, but it was just quieter. Then when they brought it back in Chapter Season 2, the reload, that's when they buffed the reload, but they made the damage less. Now it does normal damage with the gold one hits for 105 with a fast ass reload. That shit's good now. I like the suppressed sniper. The suppressed bolt.
And that's not a bad thing, right? But that is just my rationale as to why they land at the 50% mark on this list.
I could be a little bit wrong on that, though.
The more overrated weapon classes, in my opinion, that is the heavy weapons, and this is going to consist of the
new heavy shotgun is ass.
The assault rifle, the AK, obviously, the heavy shotgun, both the old and new version of it.
Oh,
the heavy sniper and the heavy impact sniper.
Oh, I forgot about the impact. The actual heavy sniper is ass now. The new heavy shotgun is boo boo. The AK is kind of boo boo now. The old heavy is cool. The whole thing was its range, but now there's longer range shotguns and it doesn't hit that hard anymore. And the heavy impact was cool. The heavy impact was fun.
Rifle, or the AK, as a lot of you guys know it as, is not a great assault rifle. I know there's some real truthers and absolute lovers of this weapon, but to me that is just out of control. Obviously, you know, low firing, heavy hitting assault rifle. It's just not my go-to weapon choice. And I would say the same thing about both versions of the heavy shotgun. Yes, especially with the old version, you can get some serious work done. But the new version, the slowdown version, I don't touch that thing. I'm staying far away from it.
Boo-boo.
The heavy sniper,
Shit.
even though it has been nerfed a ton, is still a decent weapon. Obviously, it's not, you know, the best sniper of all time like it used to be, but still 120 damage plus. That is a big shot. One shot headshot, of course. I really can't argue against that. But the heavy impact sniper, in my opinion, is what saves this weapon category.
Yes.
I mean, there is an argument this is the best.
The bullet drop though was a little bit questionable, but however.
Of all time. Now, I'm not saying it's better than the Reaper sniper rifle, but I think you could try and make the.
These love the Reaper. Him and Biffle. Him and Biffles love the fucking Reaper. That shit was so OP and broken. Holy shit. I'm getting hit by shit that's over there. I'm getting hit by bullets that are going to West Bubble Fuck. Because the sniper, decent that season was the Reaper sniper was hitting shit niggas shouldn't have been hitting. But whatever. I digress. I hated that sniper with a passion.
Better version of the try and make the sniper of all time. Now, I'm not saying it's better weapon category. I mean, there is an argument this is the best sniper of all time. Now, I'm not saying it's.
Whoa, I didn't even hear that. Whoa. I'm thinking. Considering it never got like a heavy, like it hasn't been through as many ups and downs as like the heavy. You can argue it. I'm not listening to your argument. Your argument's very, 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 very weak, but I can hear it maybe. Thinking.
Better than the Reaper sniper rifle, but I think we could try and make the argument that this is better.
You could try. It wouldn't be that good, but you can try.
There's really nothing else to say about it. It literally is just a better version of the regular heavy sniper. There's really nothing else to say about it.
Now,
It
yeah.
doesn't really make
Now,
sense why
yeah.
the heavy impact is even in the game. Like I said, it's basically just a better version of a weapon that's already here. But with that all being said, I think as a package, the heavy weapons are decent, better than mid, but not crazy. But I think now that we're inside the top 3, these are by far the 3 best weapon classes. They're all pretty stacked, and at the number 3 spot is the tactical weapons. Obviously, that
combat might be number 1. I might. Ooh, if combat number 1.
Tactical assault rifle, and that being all versions of it.
Oh
The
shit.
Shotgun, the tactical SMG,
Okay.
the tactical pistol,
Yeah.
and the tactical DMR. The tactical SMG, the tactical pistol, and the tactical
Delete this shit from existence now. This shit can go. This shit gotta go. Bye bye.
DMR. The TAC AR is pretty mid for the most part, besides the Chapter 2 Remix version. The Chapter 2 Remix TAC AR really helps this weapon category.
Yes, it does.
Same thing with the TAC Shot.
I like TAC AR off drop was actually when I fell in love with the gun. That was like my favorite gun. One of my favorite guns of all time. Like, when at first I was like, oh yeah, this is my favorite gun. Then when they put a red dot on that shit, I hated it. Then they brought it back. I was like, it wasn't doing damage, but the bloom though, oh my god, shit was amazing.
Like, it's just an absolute
That bit had no bloom, bro. That shit was amazing.
Everybody loves the TAC shotgun. There's
Yeah.
a reason it has stuck around for like 8 years now. TAC versus
Everybody
Lumber
loves
is
the TAC.
age-old debate.
Yes.
The purple legendary version, that shit
Yes.
is absolutely beefy.
Nice.
And we can't forget about
Especially off drop. That's when it first dropped, that damage was crazy.
the tactical
And the structure
pistol,
damage,
right? I
too.
mean, this is one of the best pistols of
Off
all
drop
time
and even
as far
still
as
now.
I would put it definitely inside my top 5 and maybe
This season was amazing.
an argument for even the top 3. It literally does damage like an AR and SMG, but with the handling of a pistol. Combine
Yes.
a couple of really good augments with this thing, and
Yes.
you'll be absolutely feasting. But you know what? The tactical DMR, we don't really need to talk about that one.
Thank you.
That thing sucks. But I think this weapon class is beaten out by the combat weapons at the number 2 spot. And I've actually done an entire video comparing the tactical and combat weapons, so be sure to go
Oh, for
check
real?
that video out.
I didn't
This
know that.
weapon
I
class
might go
does
watch
not
that.
have a bad weapon in it. You get the combat
doesn't.
assault rifle, that's
Peak.
all the versions of it. Same thing with the combat
Fuck.
shotgun.
Wait, are we considering the mythic, the
and
machinist
combat
shit?
pistol. The first 3 I mentioned, those are all very good weapons. I would even argue maybe
The hit scan version of this shit's amazing.
some
I love
great
it.
weapons in
Actually,
there.
probably one of
Combat
my
pistol,
favorite AR of all
while,
time.
yes, still
One of my
lacking
favorite
is,
ARs of all
in my
time.
opinion, in at least the top 50% of pistols we've ever seen. I mean,
Yes.
the combat AR absolutely shreds, even when it was a projectile in Chapter 5 Season 3.
Yes.
I'm thinking like the machinist combat AR, that thing still absolutely melted. And same thing
It
with the
did.
combat shotgun. Of course, you get the Season 9 combat shotgun, but also Megalodon's combat shotgun, Chapter 5
Yeah.
Season 3 territory once again. Some would argue, you know, maybe even the best shotgun for especially zero builds.
Oh yeah,
But
100%,
combat
100%.
SMG, do I really even need to explain? There was
Facts.
a time when this was the best weapon maybe in Fortnite history we'd ever seen. It's been nerfed
Yeah.
a bunch, but still, I think
It
if
has?
you
I didn't know
go out
that.
and ask people what the best SMG is, and a lot of people would probably try and make it like for the combat SMG. And you know, like I said with the combat pistol, it's nothing crazy, but still a
Excuse
decent
me.
pistol. So yeah, overall, you can see why the combat with the combat pistol, it's nothing crazy, but still a decent pistol. So yeah, overall, you can see why the combat weapon class ranks so highly. But at my number 1 spot, and I think by a landslide, the best weapon category in Fortnite history are the
We're counting
weapons.
these.
Finally, some exotic weapons getting some love on my channel. These weapons are the heisted explosive AR, the
Ass.
heisted accelerating shotgun,
Amazing.
the heisted breacher shotgun,
Shitty.
the heisted blink mag SMG,
Cool.
and the
Amazing.
run and gun SMG.
Amazing.
I would, go as far as to say
We're
every
counting
single
these.
weapon in this category is a great Fortnite weapon.
No.
I think the weakest of the bunch would probably be like the run and gun SMG, but
No.
even at that, this is an SMG that can still
That exotic red eye is shitty. Because it's not hit scan, I don't like it. Not gonna lie, I'll be trying to shoot it. If I'm not shooting top down, it's not as good. But the P90, because the thing is, there's only one exotic AR and it's the red eye, and it's like, yeah. The whole thing with the red eye was at range, but it's not a projectile, but it's not hit scan anymore. I don't like the heavy. Okay, the gun versus the ability? I like the heavy's ability. The shotgun itself is shitty. The Maven, both are good. The twin mag, I love the twin mag, and the blink is cool. It's very short though. P90, I love the P90. The only thing is I've learned I used to run P90 shotgun mobility double heels. I can't do that no more. That shit don't got that shit don't got no range. Fuck.
Compete with the best of the best. The Blink Mag SMG is one of the best SMGs in
Amazing.
Fortnite history. Same thing with
Yes.
the Accelerant shotgun. It is
Yes.
by far one of
Yes.
the best shotguns. I would say definitely within the top 3. And in the right hands, the Breacher could be in that conversation as well. And while I don't put the
I agree.
explosive assault rifle in, you know, the same respect that I do for some of the other weapons in this
Thank you.
it is still very, very good, and you still get really good work done with it. If that projectile would just travel a little bit faster, this
Thank
thing
you.
would be absolutely dominant.
Yeah, if it went faster, that shit might actually be OP.
By far the best weapon class we've ever seen in Fortnite history. All right, guys. Well, let me know in the comment section down below
Yeah.
what you thought of this video. Are there
Combat.
any classes that
I
you
thought Combat was gonna be number one. I forgot about Heisted. I forgot he was kind of Heisted. So because it was in the thumbnail. So that actually makes sense. But I agree.
felt
I
like
actually
that?
agree.
It's very possible there is nowhere on the internet I can go and just look up every weapon category in Fortnite, and them all just show up in a very neat list. Like for example, the Shockwave weapon class potentially could have been on this list. I left it off, but if you were to make this video and include the Shockwave weapons, I think you
I'm
could
about
be
to say
in the right to do so.
Because would you include the bow in mechanical or shockwave? Because if you include it in shockwave, like every shockwave weapon, you have the grenade launcher, you have the hammer, you have the bow, and then if you're including the grenade itself, but none of those are guns. None of those do damage except the bow. I mean, the hammer technically does damage,
With
but
all that being said, be sure to leave this video a like if you did enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, peace.
At left, we are.
I think he hit 100% on the head. Me personally, I'm going combat number 1 over everything. But that's just because I love the combat AR. But, and as much as people want to hate on rec season, that was probably my best, like, performing season. I had a high-ass level. I had the most amount of grounds I've ever had. And I was running through lobbies. So, my best statistical season is probably that season. But launch day, shit, like, the whole, like, first part of the season, get on my nerves. But I think he actually hit that on the head. I don't think he missed. I think he went 10 for 10. But that's just me. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Shout out Tyler Fries. And I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going, man. Peace.